Dwight Gibson on assignment today for the Exploration Group, and I'm in southeastern Ohio, about 20 miles from Steubenville, out in the country in Harrison County. And I'm at the historic Dickerson Church. Now, what makes this church historic? In 1802, a man by the name of Dickerson came from Pennsylvania, settled here, and then a few years later gave a section of his land, and it became this Methodist church. And in the area behind me, there is a portion of that land that was a camp meeting. And a young man by the name of Matthew Simpson came to that camp meeting as a 17-year-old boy, and he put his faith in God and ultimately went on to become the bishop of the Methodist Church. He spoke at Lincoln's funeral and was a rather renowned man of the 1800s. And my connection with him is because of Simpson Park Camp. He is what's named after. He was a bishop, and our camp in Michigan is named after him. My reason for being here today is that I wanted to kind of wander this area of Harrison County. I've just finished reading a book called The Seven Ranges, and it talks about things that happened in this county and in this area of southeastern Ohio that have really shaped our country. The book Seven Ranges is a fascinating book, and as you can see, I'm on a bit of a summit. Now, this area of Ohio is a lot of ridges and hills, and it's also an area that was known for coal and strip mining. And what I'm processing today is that the reason that these hills around me have been flattened is that at one point in time, this was strip mined for coal. And what's been left behind is land that's not quite as good, water that's not quite as good. And here this church stands as a beacon of what once was in an area that is no more. And so as I look at this today, I find myself thinking about Bishop Matthew Simpson and recognizing the good work that he did in his time, but candidly, what's happened today. I don't think the Methodist Church as he know it, he may recognize. This land today is not once what it was. And I find myself thinking about the decisions that I make. What are the decisions that I make that are harmful? What are the decisions that I make that are consumptive and destructive? And what are the decisions that I make that are regenerative and redemptive and positive and good over time? When it comes to exploration can be a very good thing. Frankly, it can be not so good. My hope is that as I explore, I'll do the things that make a redemptive difference for a long time and bring glory to God, bring help to the people around me, and help move forward wisely in all that it is. Dwight Gibson on assignment today in southeastern Ohio for the Exploration Group.